take someone out of a fight. That could certainly be an opportunity here. As Ona's going to come down towards his bottom side, try and get a shove in. Look for a potential dive, but they've ran out of minions. And Handshake comes through. All right, Delight's battle dancing around. There's the grand entrance, though. And Ona's taking so much damage. He does have the bailout, but it doesn't work. Delight is going to survive, and Gen G underneath the turret. They have no health.
Pace.
But T1 aren't going to go for it.
He doesn't even have to flash here. Poby
Whoa,
is also down to the minions.
They turn on him.
Oh, Atlas, this is not the start you're looking for. If you're
But it almost was.
It almost was,
Really
but
work out. We're going to see what happened in the mid lane, and this looked so close for Poby.
yeah. See what happens here. Gets hit by the Q. Flash is good. Pobia hits the turret, or he gets hit by turret, and the minions are aggro to him. The ranged minion will kill him.
As Chovy, there's the Pop Blossom. He finds the LeBlanc, and poor Poby just going to be punched. Going to fly forward. Pace can always turn up as Peanut in position in the back of the pit. There's the flash, the Pop Blossom, and Gumayushi has to use everything to try and escape. But the grand entrance was too good from Delight, and no amount of bailing out will afford you an escape in this one. Gen G just wiped the floor with...
As we're going to see a potential long con collapse play here. Peanut's all the way over here. Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy just going to get out of there. There's a Pop Blossom, try and keep himself alive, but he may just... The kick comes through, and Chovy's not going to fall. The grand entrance comes down yet again, and Poby's now looking for it. Chovy's even able to pick up the kill. Find Doran with anything. They just want to grab this turret if they
Now they're
can.
stuck down here.
Yeah, they're closing in. Killer Instinct from Pays could get him over here as the handshake down onto Doran, but he flashes forward. Gumayushi, he has to cleanse. Chovy doesn't find the Xayah, but he does have a stopwatch, and in goes Peanut. He finds the flash Vault Breaker. Knockups are everywhere because Delight's turn up as well, and Gen G once again.
Wounds, but this looks like something that would happen with T1 in a lead like this, where Faker looks vulnerable. Like, we gotta catch this guy, and then the rest of T1 shows up. It's Gen G this time, and Peanut, man, he wants to solo kill the LeBlanc.
Oh, the cease and desist comes through, and there it is.
They've been able to make those two topside plays so successful. Keria is a Renata?
He is wandering in the top lane for some reason.
He is Renata Glass. That's what he's playing here. I don't think his chances of survival are high.
Yes. Okay. Good. Let's just go to the top. This part of the top lane instead. As well, he's wasting Doran's time. He has the handshake.
Doran can
Still
TP
an out
of
a
course.
turret. He's going to bail himself out. And he will die.
I mean, he knows
he's very, very big. 3 items now complete. As Peanut has found 2 people. Poby just going to get engaged on the Void Seeker. Doesn't quite work out, but still the CC is going to be there. The Renata once again falls down. The LeBlanc down as well. And I think this one's all over but the Cryon as Gen G just crushing T1 at every single instance. 18-1 is the kill score here. Zeus goes all out, but I think he's all out of options, to be perfectly honest. And Chovy is just getting work done here in this mid lane. They will get another ace. Gen G will now break open the base and head towards the Nexus.
Just clean play from Gen G here. And T1, they really heavily indexed on making plays on the bottom side, backfired. And then Owner, man, he tried his best to find any sort of angle. And you see him on cam as well here as Keria's going to go down. He's just having a bit of a reality check, you know, in this one. Like, this is not the T1 roster that went undefeated. This is not the
We saw Nongshim win the game where they got the Neela for Jiwoo, and we're like, wow, Nongshim, they're super good. And then Zeus actually just picked up T1 and put him on his back. As Peanut, he has isolated Owner, or has Owner isolated Peanut. Looks like the Vi is going to win out on that trade.
Yeah, will win out. His red buffs fade away. Owner coming here to mid. Chovy's way up, but has a stun prep.
Yeah, and not going to be able to flash the Vault Breaker. There is an army of minions, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as he's now looking to try and escape. Doesn't have flash, and does have the Molten Shield, but there will be another Vault Breaker, and there is going to be a dead Annie. That is going to be first blood going over to Owner. As Owner comes over here, we'll be able to pull the Bramble back out of the pit.
Yeah, Peanut's just looking for the smite fight here and does have the escape, of course. He's a level up and did take first strike, so just picking some gold up.
Good vision here available as well, as Owner will be able to secure his red buff. Peanut's still looking for a little bit more, but only will find a Q. Therefore, nothing too much. Zeus going to crush on top of Doran.
And one thing that you could definitely say about Peanut is he absolutely understands pressure so incredibly well. Every time a lane has an advantage, he is going to be there. He's going to be making an impact.
Oh dear, Owner is going to be discovered. Vault Breaker immediately though, has the passive for the shield as Doran's just going to walk past to support his jungler. There's a counter-strike. They get the small stun onto Zeus, but he's going to land some boomerangs. Gen G gonna have to get out of here.
But it doesn't mean that Azir isn't going to be as relevant as he normally is on these first few team fights. Oh boy.
All right, Doran. He isn't gonna have a leap strike for the next little while as Owner takes a fair bit of damage. There is a Kha'Zix waiting in the wings,
yeah,
but
trying to bait this so hard.
Yeah, Chovy drops a bear, and there is Peanut. They will be able to secure it. Emperor's Divide does come out as Carrier looks to try and escape from this one as well. Pretty strong there, but as he gets to Mini, it is a little bit dangerous as Peanut just doesn't know that there are two people here. The hook is going to come down and carry a bit of a drive-by, as you can see.
They don't know he's going to be on this red buff, and I think that this is just great prediction from T1. Peanut's going to make a play for it again, and he protects. Zeus does have his Narbar.
Yeah, that's a flash forward from Doran. The bear comes down, and you can't even get Magana.
Yeah, I didn't have
all right, Emperor's Divide is going to find Chovy. Vault Breaker doesn't, though. Still, he's dead. He's really dead. Cease and desist going to come through. And Poby going to help lock this one down. That is going to be his first kill.
Unfortunately.
In the meantime, Owner is back. The hook is going to connect onto Chovy as well. And Carrier says, generally, makes all of their advantages happen as Bear comes down towards the bottom side. Poby going to get stunned up eventually as we've got Zeus falling very low as well. Quickness comes through as Chovy's underneath the turret. Tibbers is going to get mad. Poby is going to escape. But Owner, is he going to be able to make it out? The answer is yes. And now Doran is chasing after Zeus, and he will survive as well.
There's Owner. You can see he's actually struggling to even secure his red buff right now.
Vault Breaker is going to miss, though, as there's the grand entrance. Carrier finds a hook, but pays. He will get knocked up, but now he can free hit, and Carrier is most definitely dead. That is going to be Doran diving in and stealing away the kill.
Very interesting there as Doran's not going to mess around with it with the Gnar on top of him like that.
Delight gets the double knock-up. Chovy wants to throw a bear down. He does do so, but the cease and desist comes in. Delight trying to get away. He is going to be able to do so as Tibbers just getting aggressive. That's 50 gold going over to T1. Pace sidesteps the hook.
Where they need to be focused on 90 seconds before they were not.
Oh, no.
Poby, oh boy.
Yeah, Poby is going to have his crown broken. There is the Emperor's Divide, but Doran is going to avoid it. Shifts the sands, though, and Poby's out of there. To T1 being able to further what advantages they did have earlier in the game as Emperor's Divide is up again, and Doran is going to have to go golden. I don't know whether there's a lot of answers, but he is going to flash Leap Strike, and he's fine. Never you mind. And now Peanut is going to turn up. There's the flash Tibbers, and the pigeon is squashed. Zeus is now fighting a bear, looking for an opportunity. The Void Seeker is not going to allow Gumayusi to come over.
Stopwatch, he breaks it, and then the turn is great as Owner. Yeah. This is not a buff that you could take.
No, it is not. Another Leap Strike does come through, though. Counter-Strike going to stun up the Vi. Does he have another? No, he doesn't. Oh. And Doran is going to pick it up. This Jax is just too big.
So this is Counter-Strike's on cooldown here, but where's the engage? Poby doesn't have ult.
Yeah, Delight just running for Gumayusi. Immediately cleanses to get himself out of the way. Carrier trying to deal with Peanut, but now he's by himself, and Gen G will be able to lock him down. It's been a quiet game for Paze, but he grabs himself a kill here, and Gen G now to back off towards this river. They'll clear out all the vision and look to start a Baron. Delight just grand entrance to get out of the way of the Void Seeker.
And this is Baron for this Jax, for this insane 4-1 composition. T1, they're just not willing to give, but there's nothing they can do. No Narbar.
Yeah, grand entrance going to come through. That is going to be a Mega Gnar. So Zeus does get a little bit of a crush out, but that is still a dead Gnar, a dead Baron, and Gen G with a huge advantage now. A little bit more of that topside meta that we've seen starting to develop. As I'm going to have to hold that thought. In goes Carrier, looks for an opportunity. Delight taking a lot of damage, and that is going to be Poby collecting that kill. It's a 1-for-1, which is kind of all right here for T1 at this circumstance, but it's not anymore. That's a double kill for Paze as he flashes in, picks up the triple here. Gumayusi now after him. It's Zeus that locks down the kill, but they still will all die. And Gen G, yes, they lose their AD carry. It was an overly aggressive play because Paze has been a bit subdued this game, but the game is still over, Wolf.
It's still over. They've got a minion wave here. They've got Baron buff for 30 seconds, and Doran, he can two-hit these turrets, it feels like at this point. Being a bit facetious, but he's just so big.
Yeah.
T1, the expected loss tonight here to Gen G without Faker is just not the same team.